Hi, so I just want to talk about being sensitive because I'm sure many of us are perhaps now starting to learn what that means, because after such a long time of such trauma, we must be all having our nervous systems like frayed. We must be really kind of like feeling sensitive to everything around us, whether it's the food we eat or whether it's the people. But unfortunately, I was always like that, so this isn't any much different to what I was as a child. So I'm really sensitive to food, people, energies of places, situations. Conflict is like, oh my God, the worst thing ever. Upsetting the apple cart feels like having to climb Mount Everest. So these are the kind of symptoms, I guess. And some people call it being an introvert, some call it being an empath, or at least these are traits that kind of cross all of those different types. So most sensitive people do go on and become carers of some sort, whether it be healers or coaches or carers for elderly or children. You know, we have that as a superpower, really, and we don't always appreciate it because we're so busy focused on our sensitivities. It's kind of like that, just awareness of ourselves and stepping out of that to be able to see how we can use our tools instead. So one of the ways I manage my sensitivity is by dancing, and I started partner dancing back in 2013, and I did ballet as a child, so it was the first time to work with a partner and have to follow a partner, which is really quite interesting. But what I did learn from that was a new level of groundedness that I've never felt before, to be able to really feel pleasantly comfortable in my body when most of the time I didn't feel comfortable here on the planet, let alone in my body. And it taught me how to connect to my body in a new way. So I'd always done kinesiology, so I'd had some experience of that body work before. So I decided at that time that wouldn't it be cool to mix my spiritual teachings in with dance, and I created Dancing with Energy, which dancing with 5D energy at the moment. And what we try to do that is, I guess the simplest way is, if you are disconnected and you're not able to make decisions and you're just feeling lethargic and tired and you haven't kind of got that nurturing space around you for you to make the choices or the energy to get through your week, then when we come to Dancing with Energy, which is a movement more than dance, it's moving and playing and almost doing like self-healing with energy, then people say when they come out afterwards they feel more centered, they feel calmer, they feel like more connected to their inspiration, their wisdom, their higher self. They're able to channel ideas, they feel more hopeful, they feel like they can take a step into something they were hoping to do that they couldn't find the energy for before. So it's a kind of transformation of, I kind of think of it like, well, this particular one is an incubation that I'm doing on Sunday. It's an incubation. So think of it as an incubation. So we create this kind of online retreat space. We create all the energies, and then we take 3 hours to kind of build it up and to bring it into the body so you physically feel the shift, not just think it, but feel it, so that you can then come out after the 3 hours. And I usually recommend leave some time after it so you can start writing your action plan and making decisions, because obviously the energy may wear off as the week comes on, and if you haven't learned how to anchor that energy into your body, then you might find you revert a little bit. It takes a few times to learn to stay in that energy. The more times you do these Dancing with Energy classes, the more you get good at holding it for longer. So keep some time aside so you can journal your actions so that you can come up with a plan of what you're going to do next. So if that sounds interesting to you, it's on Sunday, the 26th of March, and we're kind of riding off the back of the equinox energies. And it's a 3-hour online retreat. And nobody can see each other, so don't be worried if you can't dance. I will show you and lead you through some movements. They're only small things. You can do it sitting down, lying down, but you'll feel that just by activating your muscles and pumping the blood around your body and moving helps calm the nervous system, which then allows you to think more clearly, which helps you connect more easily and then feel more like yourself. Because I'm guessing, you know, without things like this, we're not feeling very much ourselves at the moment. There isn't much outside of us that's supporting us to be ourselves. And the main kind of spiritual theme of this particular Dancing with the 5D energies is helping your soul feel comfortable in your body so you can become bigger and step more into your power of who you are, remembering parts of yourself that you've probably forgotten, and just waking that up and giving space for it to grow and to nurture and to kind of like expand so that you can fill your life. So I hope to see you on Sunday. Have a great week. Bye.